When this coffee shop was open prior to the pandemic with the previous owners, it was really a hot spot for our community. Were able to come out here and enjoy the property. It's 5 acres. There's walking trails, there's ponds. And when it closed, there was really a need in our community for a space like this.
It came to the board as a possibility, would we be interested? And we jumped all over. I mean, actually, our board has always been pretty united, but this was one thing, there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We wanted to open a coffee shop. We wanted this opportunity for our kids.
We're gearing up to open the coffee shop, so we really have a unique experience here in these first couple of months being together as a class because we are opening a business, and that's not a lot of, a lot of students don't get to experience that. So we get to go through everything, from designing a website, social media, to what are the policies and procedures for the employees here. So we get to go through all of that together and design that, which is neat.
Whenever you talk to students, they are always talking about, it's not uncommon for students to talk about owning their own business someday. And even if they're not, even if that's the students who are in this program, even if they don't own their own business, the critical thinking, the problem solving, the collaboration that goes along with running a business is a lifelong lesson.
Well, I actually want to be a nurse when I get older, but I want to minor in business. Because I feel like business is just like a wide variety of things, and it helps with any job that you have, and it helps with like communications and everything, so I thought it would be a good opportunity.
We've been working on a lot of like furniture and remodeling because it was a total different feel when we first showed up, so we've had a lot of trial and error with new furniture. And we have recently gone to the roastery where we're getting our coffee provided from to like taste test and learn how things are like made and created.
Even though we're only a month in, I would recommend this to any other student because if you are looking to be in the business industry or the entrepreneurship industry, then this is a huge advantage and opportunity for students in this area.
It's not a common thing really for like 8 kids in the morning, 8 kids in the afternoon to be like having such a big say in what goes on in a business. The most exciting thing for me, just getting ready to open it. Like it's a lot of anticipation waiting on the day that we'll finally be able to open, and I'm looking forward to it.
The students and I have worked really hard, just scrambling, getting everything ready. Our espresso machine it's manufactured in Italy, so it was delayed a little bit because that's everything, right now, shipping delays with COVID. So we got our machine, we had about a week to practice espressos, which there's an art to it.
One of the biggest challenges that we faced is in our morning class, we were hit with a real world issue of COVID, and 2 of the 8 students in our class actually got quarantined. And that had happened right before we had got our espresso machine until they had come back the day of our soft opening. And so it was almost just another hiccup in the road. However, the way that they adequately adjusted to it and the way that they stepped up to the plate and learned really, really fast, that helped out our success a lot. And so it was really cool to see, okay, this is an issue that businesses have been facing for the past nearly 2 years, and we had also faced it, and we had still able to have like a pivot point. So that was really neat to just look back on.
Well, I think the opportunities for students as they move forward in life, regardless of what they do, they don't have to own a business to learn from this experience. The true life problem solving and critical thinking that comes from this, is tremendous opportunities for students as they move forward.
It means a lot to know that like all the work we've put in has like paid off, and seeing it actually open is like crazy because I never thought we would get there. Like it's like we didn't know that we didn't even know this coffee shop was going to be here a year ago today. So knowing that it opened so fast and is running smoothly is really cool.
We don't know what we don't know, and I think that's the beauty of something like this. There's no handbook for this. It starts with an idea. It's a phone call. It's a conversation. It's involving other people. It's collaborating, and there's really no limits to these things if you really think about it. And every time we've sat down, we've looked through the lens of what's best for students, and I think that's the important thing to think about.
It's been like a real learning experience, learning how to like manage like inventory items, price things, and really like evaluate like how you think you'll do, what your expectations are, and it's just been a really good experience learning all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, when I'm an adult one day and I'm sitting back looking at this, I can look at this experience and see exactly where it took me.